This is A.D. Ramsey of Davita Handcraft Soap, and today we're going to rebatch some soap that I made. The tops of the soap I had to chop off because I don't know what happened, but the tops, they weren't right. I didn't like the design. So we're going to chop them up and put them in the crock pot with a little water, and I have it set on low. And I also, with the grater, grated some of the soap as well. And I'm going to sprinkle that in the soap because to give it a little more design, and just a little bit of water. So we'll check back on the process in a few minutes. Okay, we're back and we're going to look at the rebatch. This has been cooking for about an hour with a little bit of water on low. You could have it go a little faster, but why? So I'm going to give it a little stir. There's no water. I'm not going to add any water yet. And we'll come back and check it in 1 more hour. All right. We're at the 2-hour mark. Let's open the lid. Tilt the lid up a little bit so that it's not completely on the counter, because that lid is hot. And if you put a hot lid on your counter, if your counter is cool, it may crack the lid. I don't know what type of glass this is made out of. This crock pot I only use for soaping, and so it didn't cost very much. In fact, I found it on sale. It's a big size crock pot for 20 bucks. So let's give it a stir. And I say all that to say, when you're starting on your soaping journey, and that's what they call a soaping journey, make sure that you don't spend a lot of money. It's so easy to see different gadgets and, oh, I want to try this coloring, or, oh, I want to try that. Take your time. And get a small collection going and see what you like. Make things that your family likes at home, and you know, because you don't want to spend a lot of money on something and 6 months down the road you don't like it. So we're going to, it's almost done. We'll let this cook for maybe another hour and we'll check back. Okay, so we let it cook for about another 25 minutes. I have my mixer here. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. I'm going to mix it just a little bit. You don't have to do that. Just continue to use the spoon or blender. And I really should have unplugged this before I started using the mixer as well, because there's a safety issue. I guess I'm bringing out all my chefing and safety requirements. But anyway, so I'm going to mix this in, place it in a mold, and I'm not going to add any more colorant or fragrance to it because you can really smell the orange. I just didn't like the top. I don't know, it came out kind of weird. So we're going to mix this in. I'll show you the molding. Alright, this is the finished product. And I will wrap it up. And it won't have to cure because we rebatched it. We hot processed the soap. But even still, I'll let it cure for about 3 weeks. And one other note. when you rebatch your soap, it's best to do it as soon as you cut it, and maybe you wait a week or two and decide, you know what, that's not what I wanted, that's not the texture I wanted, or I didn't like the top or the bottom. Rebatch it then while the soap is still pliable. Okay, this is the rebatch soap that we have here, and you can really smell the orange in this loaf. In fact, I think I'm going to call it creamsicle. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. And okay, see, and this pretty much looks like the soap before it was rebatched. It just came together so well, just as the cold process, because I had made it, didn't like the top, and immediately rebatched it. So let's see how it looks on the inside. And how much it weighs. Of course, we need a big chunk. Oh, this is nice. It smells really good too. Oh, see? And it has a little flecks in there. So it really looks like a creamsicle. 5 ounces. Finally. And let's see another. And because this is rebatch hot process, you can use it right away. But I don't. I always let it cure for at least 4 weeks at the minimum, because it's nice and hard and everything, but I think it lasts longer when you let it cure for at least 4 weeks. We'll do one more slice. And there you go. All right. This is A.D. Ramsey of Davita Handcraft Soap. Please subscribe and like and share this video. I hope it was helpful. And thank you.